What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. So this is going to be a game day vlog. I'm going to show you our whole trip out to Kansas City. Right now we're headed to the facilities because we have an early morning training session. I'm going to head back to my apartment. I'm going to pack up and then we head out to Kansas City, which I think is like a 5-6 hour bus ride if I'm right. And then tomorrow's when we play, and then we bus back after the game back here to Tulsa. So welcome to the video. Just finished up training. I got about an hour and a half to shower, eat lunch, then pack up and get all ready. So decent amount of time. Then we head back to the facilities, bus picks us up, and then we head all the way to Kansas City. Okay, here's second breakfast right now. I got 4 eggs with some Cholula sauce. I wasn't feeling eggs this morning at all. I wasn't that hungry. So this is gonna be like my second meal of the day then. 4 eggs, orange. We have some heart healthy mix of some nuts. And then as a little treat, got some sour cream and onion Pringles, big glass of water. So I'm gonna have this, and then I have about 45 minutes before I need to leave. So I am just packing up right now everything for the trip. It's a really short trip. We're only gonna be there one night in the hotel, so I don't need to bring much. But just starting over here, got my boot bag with my boots and my shin pads. I have a little tripod to set up the camera in the hotel room, have some compression shorts for the game. I think we're wearing white. Actually, I know we're wearing white, but I always bring the black ones just in case. And I always bring my own just because I like my own more than the team issued ones that we have. Have my step socks, which I wear. Have a few extra pairs of socks. Have a few extra pair of underwear. Got my travel jacket for the bus as well. And then got the winning book from Tim Grover. I'm on page 40. So far it's really, really good. So bringing that as well. I want to edit on the bus ride down. So I have my laptop, some chargers, have like my hard drive, all that kind of stuff that I need for that. And then got a little GoPro for more filming stuff, phone charger, backpack. And then headphones are just charging up over there. And that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna put all this stuff in the backpack and head out here soon. I almost forgot. Also gonna bring the toiletry bag. Beautiful. Which bed do you want? Get the good one. You always get the good one.
Why is it a good one?
Because you get the light coming in, you get more space over there with the chair to set your stuff down. Look what I got. Nothing. Okay, we just got into the hotel. It is 5:15 in the evening. I think we have like 45 minutes until dinner starts. Got paired up with Jerome again, so unfortunate pairing, but could be worse.
These being sarcastic.
¿Cómo se llaman los beans estos, mano? Take a video of the beans.
I'm skipping the beans. You like these beans?
I don't know. Maybe from your house.
Try them. You gotta try them. We have like the whole night off, so just be watching some Netflix, watching some movies, also reading Winning from Tim Grover. Really excited to read this. I don't know where Jerome is. I think Jerome's still just down there, just hanging out. But yeah, pretty chill evening. And then tomorrow, very typical game day routine, waking up, having breakfast, going on a little team walk, going a little team stretch, and then having some downtime, going back doing your team meeting, lunch, and then we kind of come back up here for a quick little nap, I do my shower, then I head out to the game and play against Kansas City. And then after Kansas City, we're busing all the way back to Tulsa. I was editing most of the way up here. So like, I think out of the 4.5 hour drive, I was editing for like 3.5 hours. And then the last hour, I watched Bo Burnham's like comedy special Inside that's just released on Netflix. So good, so good. It like perfectly encompassed what's going on in everybody's head while we were like quarantined and being stuck inside. Just absolutely amazing. Highly recommend it. I'm a big Bo Burnham fan. I know a lot of people think he's kind of weird or whatever, has some funny, it's just an interesting guy, but I thought it was so good. Okay, now I'm gonna go and find something else to watch on Netflix.
Yeah, I'm naked, man.
You're not naked, bro. You got stuff on. I give my movie recommendation to people. You want to recommend a movie that you were watching on the way up to people?
I don't watch movies.
What were you watching?
Documentaries.
Did you find a good one that you want to recommend?
Yeah, but I have to look up the title.
How about you talk about your favorite movie, Woman in the Window?
Terrible. Shouldn't watch it.
Come
Should
on.
give it 0 stars.
You said it was your favorite movie.
Horrible. Waste of time.
Dario, you got a favorite movie?
No, bro, I'm watching football. I'm a football player. I'm watching football.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever football, whatever football.
Which games?
USL 1, yeah.
Oh, Fort Lauderdale?
Yeah, whatever game is on.
Stop the camera.
I'm not touching it.
Yes, you are.
Look, this guy is. now you know what I have to deal with. I have no privacy.
Hi, good morning. It is 8:50 in the morning. Jerome and I are just about ready to go down, get some breakfast. Slept pretty good. Probably got like 8.5 hours of sleep, so not bad. But get some breakfast and then pretty much just chill until we leave for the stadium later tonight.
That's a fine. That is literally the definition of a fine.
Game on in Kansas City, Kansas. Children's Mercy Park, the site for tonight's.
Here's an opportunity for Tulsa.
On the break, here come the visitors. Rodrigo da Costa. It's a good touch inside the area.
Opened everything up for just a simple tap in. Touch, touch, finish. Brilliant finish.
Here, John Pulskamp telling Kuich to turn, and he's trying to invite Mushagalusa forward. It's a lovely ball here into the left inside channel. Mushagalusa into the area, off the near post. Back to Mushagalusa.
Just rocket against the post, and that's how unlucky.
Tries to pump it forward. Mushagalusa challenging, it's over his head, but into the feet of Barber, who's into the area. Oh, and it's finished! Can't do!
True, there. Yeah, he went up for the challenge, he missed it. It was Barber that played the ball in. Great pass in, but what a finish by the youngster.
For SKC2, where the hosts, well, more on that, because here comes Hernandez! Rebound loose for Barber!
All of them their first goals, and SKC2 has now scored 2 goals in 1 game, and before that they'd scored 2 goals all season. So
a bad return for Mushagalusa. He's earned a corner here. Hernandez whipping it in! Lovely delivery! And Kave Rod!
Sits on that post anymore, which I'm not so fond of, but if there's a defender there, that's a clearance.
From FC Tulsa. Now looking over the top, Duke is challenging. Well, it's in behind Rod. Pulscamp's out. And it's a save for Pulscamp. And now Barbier continues.
It's maybe in here. Yeah, he misjudged that. And then a good effort, but good recovery to get back on the line to get his body in the way.
Of the 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre on May 31st. Here come Swarta gets it too! Are you kidding me? Roe J. Smith with an absolute scorcher. 4-1 SKC 2.
If it was, again, a turnover, but one touch, two touch, oh, wow. You're not stopping that one. Good effort by Lewis, but he got a hold of that one, and when it rains, it pours. Probably for Tulsa, not a great time to have Corrales and Rivas out of the lineup, and I'm sure they won't have them Sunday either, but they've got to recover and get back on track.
Sporting Kansas City to celebrate their first victory of the season, and it's a night of firsts.
So it's Thursday now, the next day. We finished up the game, had a long talk in the locker room, had a 5-hour bus ride back to Tulsa, didn't get in until around 3 a.m. So I've had plenty of time to be frustrated. I've had plenty of time to be embarrassed about the game. I've had plenty of time to be upset and just pissed off. But that's football. I mean that's really how it is. You have spells of good games and winning all the time and everything's going right, and you have spells of bad games and everything's going wrong, and it just feels like you're almost a completely different team. And when you have those spells of bad games, you just have to do everything to try to nip that in the bud and figure that shit out as early as you can and try to get back to winning again. That means you're doing extra film sessions, you're doing extra tactical sessions, you're doing extra individual work, you're doing extra of everything in order to get back to a good spell of winning and being happy again, pretty much. I mean, we played like shit this last game. I played like shit this last game. We've had 2 terrible performances in a row, and it's just been frustrating. I mean, there's no other word to describe it besides just frustrating. But again, I mean, that's football. You have to learn from it, but at the same time, you have to move on quickly. We have another game on Sunday, 3 days from now, so our focus now needs to shift already from being disappointed and upset from the last game and shifting to what do we need to figure out, what do we need to do, how can we prepare best for Birmingham Legion on Sunday. You just can't dwell on the bad games for too long, and you can't, enjoy the good games for too long either. You learn, you grow, you develop, and you improve. And if there's one thing that's just rings so true that I've really, really realized as a pro, is that famous quote from Lou Holtz is just so true. And the quote is, "You're never as good as everyone tells you when you win, and you're never as bad as they say when you lose." We started off the season hot, we won a few games early on, and you could just feel the hype. You could read the comments, you could see the articles, you could see us moving up in the power rankings, you can just feel it. But you're never as good as everyone tells you when you're winning. You can't get swept up in that and become overconfident or cocky or get comfortable there. And then on the flip side, you lose a couple games and you can just feel the energy just completely shift. All the hype is gone. You can read the comments again. You can see your team moving down in the power rankings. You can just feel the disappointment. You can physically read and feel all of the criticism. But again, you can't get caught up in that either. You can't lose confidence and get down on yourself because you're not as bad as everyone tells you when you lose. It's football, and you can't get too high on the highs and you can't get too low on the lows. You just have to work hard every single day, continue to try to improve every single day, and tune out all the outside noise.